Is streaming harder than a 9 to 5? Well, the answer obviously is no. I paused for dramatic effect and I think it worked. This debate is like the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of, and it's from the dumbest platform on earth, which explains everything. Basically, Twitter is an engagement farming cesspool. Tweets being monetized is the single worst thing that I think could have happened to anyone, because it incentivizes people to get the most amount of attention possible, and the good news never gets attention. So the best way to make money on Twitter is to make people angry. Things like this are designed to waste your valuable time. You think more about these debates, you engage, you argue, you look at these annoying little people and you feel worse. But I feel like there's a truth in every lie. Streaming is a little bit harder than your average 9 to 5, maybe just by like a small margin. Well, live streaming is crazy. There's only like 2 platforms people live stream on nowadays if you want to be like mainstream popular. YouTube Live and Twitch. Twitch, being the most popular one, has insane statistics we can pull from. And on Twitch, there are 7.3 million average streamers. Of that 7.3 million, only 1,000 earn above $5,000. So that's about 60,000 per year, right? It's pretty good, like a 9 to 5. But that's 1,000 out of 7.3 million. That's about 99.99967% of people who aren't making money. These are people who have to string the same amount of hours, who have to provide the same quality interactions, so to speak. When you work a 9 to 5, you're guaranteed, you're getting paid maybe every week, every 2 weeks. It isn't a lot, but you know what you're doing. It's really funny because I'm recording this video after I worked a 9 to 5, in the sense that I worked from the hours of 9 to 5. But I don't normally work these hours, so I wasn't ready for it. And even though it was the most grueling, heart-wrenching, terrible thing ever, I work in retail and it's currently Christmas. There's at least that benefit in the back of our mind where I'm like, okay, this is stable, I'm at least getting something for this. No matter how bad day is, I'm getting something from that. Streaming is incredibly inconsistent, and the average lifespan of a streamer is maybe 3 to 8 years. It sucks. A 9 to 5 is 1000% more difficult than sitting on your desk and making content, right? But the odds of you being a streamer are way worse. That is the point of this. The point is, this is an annoying Twitter debate that is spilled into the mainstream. You only noticed because you saw one clip of one guy complaining and we're like, oh, I hate this guy. And you got to think about what's the end goal of this engagement baiting of these 30-second clips that go viral with little steak ad down the bottom. It can't be good, right? It starts off with, oh, I hate a streamer, just seeing another one of the takes, oh, they're so bad, and oh, we should follow them home. Don't follow people home, it's a very bad idea, don't follow me home. It sucks. Because I feel like Twitter is such a large part of our culture. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, the big T's, the big social media platforms. People my age, all they talk about is like internet drama and online stuff. They don't really talk about movies that much. Canada, the UK, Australia, and the US all share a primary language in that it's the language that most people consume media in, and that is English. The fact is, English media isn't seen through the TV nowadays. Most of English media is seen through your phones. And on phones there are no protections. Companies don't care about what you think, they just want you to spend more time on their app. They just want you to put your thoughts out, to tweetboard, to roll the dice, to attempt to be famous, but they don't care about what happens after. This clip farming isn't good for our culture. I feel like it just encourages people to be spiteful, hateful. So, clip farming is essentially when a streamer does something, a 30-second highlight, a 10-second highlight, and people react to it. Where a split second, everyone is united on this one thought, this one idea. It's attention seeking in its highest form. Like, there's so many examples, like, oh, Kai Cenat set fires to his room, I Should State does a backflip. I like these examples, by the way. Then you get, like, Jack Doherty gets into a Lamborghini car crash, leaves his camera person lying in the dust. Or Neon slaps someone and doxes them. It's not healthy. And I mean, being a streamer is terrible. Like, that's your legacy. You know what I mean? When someone says you're a streamer, that's what they picture. What I try to imagine is the end goal of this. What's the end goal of being a streamer? What is your legacy? What impact are you creating? Are you creating a very nice and peaceful and relaxing, environment? You're not. You're creating engagement, you're getting people's attention. Negative attention works more. But whose fault is that? The streamers or the social media platforms?